Hey everyone, hey! So we are going live in our DNA Essentials community and our live DNA Essential public page. And here is Olivia. She's going to be teaching with me today. I've got everybody home from school, so these next summer classes are going to be interesting. So I'm teaching summer classes. I usually teach them on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Either Tuesdays usually about 2 o'clock, and Thursdays I try and do an 8 o'clock p.m. class. And I posted my schedule in some graphics yesterday, so go and look at the schedule so that you can hop on and get some great education. If you hop on live, then you can ask me questions live. If you catch the recording, that's great too. So today we are talking about 15 uses for fractionated coconut oil. Now, I love fractionated coconut oil. I use it all the time. In fact, I didn't know about it until I started using essential oils because we use it quite frequently with dilution, especially with our children, right? So what exactly is fractionated coconut oil? So all it is it's regular virgin coconut oil, but it's been separated. So all the fats have been separated. And oh, really? Okay. Shh, mommy's teaching. So all of the lauric acid has actually been extracted out of the virgin coconut oil, and that is what helps fractionated coconut oil always be liquid. So it's very, very stable. It doesn't, unlike virgin coconut oil that solidifies when it's cold and then melts when it's heated, the fractionated stays liquid all the time. Now the caprylic acid, so what mostly is fractionated coconut oil is made up of capric and caprylic acid. Now those are very, very good for helping your body to convert to energy quickly. So oftentimes athletes like to use fractionated coconut oil as a dietary supplement, and people that are very active because it really helps the body convert to energy quickly. So what are some of the benefits of using fractionated coconut oil? So it has an increased, oh my goodness, it's the best, this right here. It has an increased shelf life. So it can withstand light and high heat without going rancid. So I believe fractionated coconut oil can last up to 5 years, where regular virgin coconut oil, really you can only use that for about 2 years. It has a very light, non-greasy feel. So when you're using it topically, it's just really blending well into your skin. It's not leaving you a greasy mess. If you were to use, olive oil or even almond oil is a little denser and heavier, they would leave, they're thicker, and so that would just leave you a little more greasy. The fractionated coconut oil just blends into your skin so smoothly and so perfectly. It also has a better cleansing effect on the skin, which makes it, again, so perfect as a carrier oil for our essential oils, which is one of the reasons that we like to use it, is because it has that cleansing benefit for the skin. It enhances absorption through dry skin as well. So oftentimes, especially people who have like dry skin on the bottoms of their feet, and we put essential oils on the bottoms of the feet, so it's really good and enhances the absorption through the dry skin. So it's a really good thing to use with your essential oils when you're using them topically. Helps prevent sensitive skin. So it's another reason why we like to dilute the oils, is because people have sensitive skin. And so especially for our kids, the elderly, pregnant women, really important to be diluting our oils with them. And so this is just a really safe way to use the oils with dilution. And it's odorless and tasteless. So if you don't like the taste of coconut oil, some people don't. If you don't like the odor of it, because it does have a smell and a scent, then fractionated coconut oil is the way to go. And you can cook with it, but then, if you happen to taste it or take it internally, then you wouldn't have to taste the taste of that coconut oil. So some of the health benefits: it's very good for the skin. Now, because it has the lauric acid has been taken out, right, because it's always liquid, lauric acid is really the main component in virgin coconut oil that gives it all its antibacterial, antimicrobial benefits. So when you're putting virgin coconut oil on your skin, you're really, getting that antibacterial effect. The fractionated coconut oil will have some of that, but just not very much. So, but what it is good for is it quickly penetrates into the skin. So it's just really great. It's not greasy. I've known people to have used it for face moisturizer and even body moisturizer before, and that's really good. And again, you can use it in cooking if you'd like. You just have to be careful if it gets too high, because it's already in a liquid state. You get some smoke, and then all of the chemical structure of the fractionated coconut oil will be broken down. Other ways that we can use it. So let's get into our 15 ways that we really can use the fractionated oil. You can use it as hair conditioner. Now, this is something that I do because my hair is very long, right? And the ends can be, they can get dry. I also use it in my kids' hair in the summertime when we've been out in the sun and in the pool, and the chemicals kind of make your hair not so pretty after a while. So you can apply it to damp hair and massage it into the hair, massage it into your scalp. Leave it in. Maybe you could put a cap on your head, but leave it on for about 30 minutes, and then you can shampoo it and wash it out. And it really does a great job of conditioning your hair and making it nice. You can use it to give your hair shine as well, and that is just putting a few drops in the palm of your hand, and you can just apply it lightly through the hair. And I like to do that right out of the shower. I'll just do just a little bit, because obviously we don't want greasy hair, but just a few drops in there, and then smooth it in your hair, and then you can blow dry. And it does a great job of smoothing the cuticle and just giving your hair that extra shine. I personally like to add a drop of Hawaiian sandalwood's my favorite, and I put that in my damp hair, and then I blow dry, and it's fantastic. I did that last night, and you get the added benefit of that wonderful smell. And it's very grounding. I felt very grounded yesterday after I did my hair. It was great. I also use it as a makeup remover. It's fantastic. I just put it in my fingers and I just go over my eyes. It's really good for eye makeup remover. And some of the natural eyeshadows that I use, I know I use some of the Beauty Counter eyeshadow, and that does not come off. And so but with the coconut oil, no problem. And I'll just, dab it all over my face with a cotton ball, or just kind of blend it in, and then I'll wash it off with my cleanser, my doTERRA cleanser. Foot care, it's wonderful, like I said, for those that have maybe dry skin on the bottoms of their feet. It's a great moisturizer that doesn't leave you greasy, but gives you just the right amount of moisture, especially when using your essential oils. And it's a skin softener. So you can this can be your carrier. And here it is right here. I like it because it has a little squirt pump. Before, the original ones were just, you had to squeeze it out and it got everywhere. It was a mess. Or you can just order from Amazon, like the big ones with the pump. You can really get it anywhere. You can get organic ones. They're really good. You can just order them off Amazon. Anyways, you can use this in a bath with your essential oils, because we know when we're using oils, we shouldn't just put them directly in the water. We need a carrier with that, right? So you'll put your oils in, your fractionated, and then that helps mix it into the water, and it softens your skin. So a lot of times, I don't know if any of you have ever made bath bombs before with the oils, but in the bath bombs, they'll use the coconut oil. And I have a really good friend that makes them. And she puts them in the bath with her kids, and she says their skin is so soft afterwards. She just loves it. Also, what I know some people do is they take grapefruit oil, or maybe Slim and Sassy oil, and they put a bottle of oil, and they put all the drops in here with the fractionated coconut oil. And so after they get out of the shower or the bath, they spray this in their hand, and that's what they use for their all-body moisturizer. Now, the reason why they use grapefruit and maybe Slim and Sassy is because those are very good for skin elasticity, right? So if we have some trouble areas that we're concerned about, those oils would be something that would be great to be massaged on. Also really good for nail care. So if you're going to get a manicure, you might want to massage some fractionated coconut oil onto your cuticles, and that really just helps to soften them and get them ready, right? Because I don't know if you've ever had a manicure and you go in and you get, like one of those, they like get too close to it or something, and it can be kind of painful. So the fractionated oil can really help with that. Also really good for massage therapy. I love, I talked about dilution earlier, but I love to use them diluted just because of the massage benefit. Like when you're diluting an oil and you're using it topically, you're getting over a better surface area on the body. So I always use this whenever I'm doing aroma touch on my family, which I do periodically, and any kind of massage that we need. Also, it's good as a leather conditioner. So if you have leather furniture or even leather seats in your car, then you can put this on a little bit of like a cloth, and you can just wipe down all of your leather, and it just leaves it moisturized and shining. And I am living up these snuggles right here. This is awesome. I love the snuggles. You can make your own wood furniture polish with it, and you use about 20 to 25 drops, and lemon is my favorite for furniture polish. And you use about 1/3 cup of the fractionated coconut oil and then 1/2 cup of distilled water. And you'll put that in about an 8-ounce spray bottle, and then you'll just spray that on your little microfiber cloth, and then you'll just go and polish all of your wood. And it's really great, and your house smells awesome too. Also, as a paintbrush cleaner. So if you're doing any summer painting or rejuvenating things, you'll know how hard it is to get paint off of your paintbrush, especially if you didn't, wrap them up and they get all dried and caked. So what you can do is you can combine with lemon and soak your paintbrush in the fractionated coconut oil, for a few hours, and it will actually help to remove all the paint from the paintbrush. And then you can also do the same thing and use it to clean your makeup brushes. So, periodically, we need to be cleaning our makeup brushes. I mean, our skin is sloughing off all the time, and so we want to make sure that we're cleaning those brushes. So you can just combine this oil with maybe some melaleuca, because melaleuca has really good cleansing properties, and just use that to clean off those brushes. And you can use this as a plant revitalizer. So if how sometimes your plants, whether they're inside or outside, sometimes the leaves look kind of dull. You can brush a little bit of the coconut oil on the leaves, and they get really green and shiny, and it just kind of rejuvenates them and cleans them up. And then in the car, I mentioned this before, but you can use a rag and you can go over your dashboard and all that and make it nice and shiny and clean. Cars get really dusty and dirty, so it's nice to be able to have something that you can use to kind of clean that off. And it's a really good crayon remover. So you can just rub it on wherever there are crayon marks, let it soak for about 10 minutes, and then just clean it off with a cloth. And it does a great job. So I can't wait to try that out. Actually, I just found that out, and I have some crayon marks all over the place. So anyways, that's what I'm going to do after I get off of this and after I finish snuggling with Olivia Kelleen right here, who's just such a snuggle bunny. I'm going to say bye to everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Well, anyways, I hope that you learned something about fractionated coconut oil and the different ways you can use it and utilize it. Use it in your everyday life. Okay? Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. On Thursday, I believe, yes, Thursday 8 p.m., I'm talking about essential oils and oral health. So I hope that you hop on then, and we will be seeing ya. Bye, guys.